Major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Full count now. That one is absolutely belted. Scott going back on this one. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, called strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 down. Here's Austin Riley. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So in now for Colorado, Rex Penn. Penn, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And even with his speed, they get the out. Hunter McQueen digging in for the Rockies. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Leon Sands digging in for the Rockies.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses. And now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. It's solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Victor Scott, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
Two and two.
And that one upstairs. Sands, the runner at second with one away. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next offering is in for a strike. This to third, and that's just foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rocks with a run-scoring double. It's an all set for the start of the inning. Here's Profar now. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. And a foul ball. Out to short, Hilson. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Chadwick Trump at the plate and takes high there. And it's 1-1. Trump matched a homer in his last game. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the second. Now the Rockies catcher, number 10.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Holmes back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball. 2-0.
And another ball. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. Next for Colorado, Termarr Johnson.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now Jordan Wogu.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Elijah Green.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a sac bunt here. Riley fires to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. So digging in, Rex Penn. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That's to third, Riley. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. In the air, out towards right center. Scott on his way over, puts it away for the out. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that.
Oh, that got him.
That got him. Take your base.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Fought off foul. 2 outs. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one's a little bit low. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Scott right there to make the grab. And that is that. One left for Atlanta. They still trail. Back here in Denver, now the number 2 hitter, Hunter McQueen. That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. Now the left fielder, Leon Sands. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball 1 there. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Scott now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Trying to move him over here. Olson to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
At the plate, Jordan Walker. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one gets past the catcher. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Olson. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
In the air, right side. Acuna after it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Profar swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Orlando Arcia. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Braves strand 1, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Termarr Johnson. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson warming up as well. Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Jordan Wogu. Flied to right his first time. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Wogu in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss
1 ball,
as he
1
was out
strike.
front that time. So now 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's down and away. Not close with that one. Ball 3. On the outside corner. Got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder up there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Harris stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the fifth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Dylan Lee. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 52.
And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Hunter McQueen. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a base hit. So in now for Colorado, Leon Sands. Tap foul at the plate. Called strike right there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. 1 at second. On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. Swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the power hitting catcher. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that is back here in Denver. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And ball 1.
1 and 2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. now 6 strikeouts in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Riley in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one at triple digits.
2-2.
That one just misses, and the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, and there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And he chases that one. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. So another good inning for him. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Johnson fires. Ground ball to the right side. And a quick out, number 1. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Wogu. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets the bunt down the right side. Olsen. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Rex Penn now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. And that is that. So one left. Top of inning number 7. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Bay back to work. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And next for Atlanta, Chadwick Tromp. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Still in total. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 63.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
McQueen. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a first offering a fastball for a strike. Bay still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Outside low, ball 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Harris in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Rockies leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Hilson zips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's new pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Marquise Grissom Jr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Ripped on a line. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. Back now. You're out. So here's Riley now. 1 for 3. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1. No, that's a ball.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fly ball to right center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Green pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Grissom is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Bay with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.